Priyanka, swashbuckler films have such a rich history in cinema. Women have left their mark in the genre before, but it's primarily been about male pirates. So, how was it getting to take that Errol Flynn type role, charming ass kicker role, and put your own spin on it in The Bluff?
Oh, I mean, thank you for the kind words, and you're absolutely right. Thank you for recognizing that as well. I think very few women have gotten an opportunity to play a pirate, forget one which has agency in her life. And I was very grateful that, there were men at the helm of this movie that wanted it to be led by a woman and wanted it to be told from the perspective of women that existed at that time and their journeys, whether they were victorious, whether they were, and what it took to survive at that time. And I thought that, Frank and Joe wrote an incredible script with multiple characters, especially ours, that were so well thought of and rounded, and stories that made so much sense and with historic significance as much as, and the pirate fun, the propulsive nature of a thriller. That I think that it was very cohesive, but I do feel very proud to be with an august company of such a small cohort of women.
Yeah, you're really wonderful in the film, and Carl, you seem to be having just a blast in this role. You've gotten to do a wide range of genre from superheroes to Greek fantasy and more. So, how is it really getting to embrace this ruthless pirate? Because that seems like one of the last things on your checklist you had to tick off.
Like you got it. I had a blast working on this movie. I loved working with Frank Flowers and Priyanka and indeed our entire cast. Fun to play in this sandbox in this world, to learn about pirates and and present something a bit more of a gritty, hardcore action take on that genre. And and I was grateful to be presented with a character of such rich complexity and Captain Connor. He's a formidable force of nature, and I'm really looking forward to audiences seeing me go head to head with Priyanka, who's absolutely astonishingly formidable in this movie.
100%. What shocked me, I've seen Priyanka kick ass in movies before. You're no stranger to action, but the intensity in this film just goes next level. This is brutal. You're ripping people's dreadlocks out of their hair. You're stabbing dudes. How was it just upping that intensity? Because it seems like every action scene in this film just goes like one level more than a normal action movie would go. So, what kind of stood out about this film's approach to action?
Well, that's such a win. First of all, I mean, any good action movie, you always want to be surprised by the next element coming in. So thank you for saying that. I think what upped the ante was the personal stakes in this movie. We were doing so much more than stylistic action. The stakes were life and death, and also her family was in danger. My North Star in this movie was, how far would you go to protect your family? Like, what are you really capable of if the stakes were that high and you had to protect your child? And I was a new mom at that time. My daughter was just 2 years old, and for the first time in my life, I think I really understood it. So I tried to come from that place, and I think that just makes the fight more visceral.
And Carl, you get to act alongside another New Zealand legend, Tamora Morrison. He
Legend.
plays your quartermaster. It's so fun
Yeah.
seeing you two on screen together.
Yeah.
What kind of stood out about him as a scene partner?
Come on, Billy Butcher and Boba Fett going going toe to toe. Listen, I have just a huge, long-standing respect for Tim Morrison. He's one of that breed of New Zealand actors like Sam Neill and Bruno Lawrence, and obviously Russell Crowe, who was born in New Zealand, who really set the bar. And he came into the Bluff and really brought so much, not only to the character but also elements that really kind of enriched the tapestry of the story, and we were just really benefited from the wealth of experience that he brought.
Him and his son.
And his son. That's right.
Him
His son.
and his
His
son.
son's in the movie,
Yeah.
as is
and,
mine.
And Carl's son's in the movie.
It's a family affair. I love that. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for your time, and congrats on The Bluff. This was such a blast to watch.